So I'm finishing up my mullein leaf harvest and I want to show you how I use them. These are mullein leaves that have been laying to dry for about a week to a week and a half. They were picked fresh in late spring, early summer. You want to keep them in a cool, dark place, but anywhere dry will pretty much do. Now, after they've dried, I like to lay them out on a cutting board and really chop them up so I get a nice surface area on most of the leaves. Chopping is completely up to you the size you want to get them, but the goal is to have as much surface area as possible for a nice maceration inside your oil. And that's what I'm going to be doing with these guys, is turning them into an oil. So mullein is really anti-inflammatory, it's antibacterial, it provides amazing respiratory relief and pain relief, and is also super good for skincare. So using them in an oil is one of my favorite things. Don't mind my henna on my hand. My sister just got married, and so my hands are still stained. Now, after you chop them up, the thing you're going to do next is put them inside of a clean jar. What kind of jar you use, completely up to you, but make sure you've got a lid that will fit it to close it nice and tightly. I like to fill a jar about 3/4 to all the way full when I'm working with fluffy material such as mullein leaves. You don't want to overcrowd the jar, but just lay them in there nicely. Now, after you've filled your jar all the way up, you're going to start with a couple different oils. The first one I'm going to use is a sweet almond oil. I find that this works really well inside of the ear. It also has antibacterial properties, and you're just going to pour the oil straight over your plant material. Now, this type of oil I like to use inside of the ear. It really is great at fighting ear infections because of its antibacterial properties and anti-inflammatory properties. The other oil I want to use in here is an olive oil. This is really good for respiratory relief. You can use this infused oil and apply it directly to your chest to help clear congestion and soothe coughs. There's just a lot of things you can do with it. You can also use this oil for pain relief. It's a natural analgesic, so it relieves pain really well, and especially when you're using it, like I said, in an ear oil, so the little drops as little eardrops. So you're going to want to cover your plant material all the way with your oils of choice. Now, this isn't something I would want to put on your face because olive oil can really clog your pores. Now, after you've got everything filled, you are going to give it a couple nice shakes, and this is something that you're going to want to do every day. This type of infused oil needs to sit somewhere for 4 to 6 weeks, and you'll just shake it gently every day like that. Don't forget your label. I like to put what I use it for most often, which is for earaches, but again, you can use it for multiple things. If stored properly, this will last a lifetime. The more you know, the more you can become. Good luck and good health.